but please put your hands together for the marvellous Finn Howard! Keep it coming! Okay, so here we have Hakuna Matata a cappella. Thank you.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. I've been resting in your gaze and you're here to amaze. It's strange and kind of funny how I'm feeling so sunny, even though that in my bank account I've got no money, no worries. Never in a hurry. Take my sweet time, I take my beats time, then I doubling, bubbling, troubling, doubling all up in my rhythm. So I use the wisdom from the Lion Kingdom. When your mind's over, free it from the system. I listen time to time in this life of mine. I just write my rhymes and proceed to need no master, no ruler or father, no religious marchers. Hakuna Matata, I'm strolling right past you. No 17s and no one holy answer. Hakuna Matata, I'm calmer than calmer. See the circle of life like my neighbours move faster.
See, the truth is non-existent, constantly shifting. For instance, the instant you catch a thought, it's gone. Growing up, I was known as the thoughtful one, someone's brother, someone's lover, someone's son. Taught by the world to scrabble for crumbs, haggle and scrum for the advantage until my vantage was slanted. So focused on advancing that my periphery was mistakenly taken for granted. And a life in the edges where the shapes are less sharp, a life that I'm after's a Hakuna Matata. Thank you. What a lovely way to start. And now I'm going to give the mic over to Finn now, and he's going to do his wondrous stuff. So give out one more time for Finn Howard!
On my own, I like to free my mind. True peace, I find it hard to find. Through all the shit, I find it's hard to be kind. Leaving hate behind, let half hearts collide. In this sticking time, I'm missing mine. Blind love like a kiss in the night, just in your side. Please just take a listen and make you mine. Save your hearts for the disheartened. Make laughs for the hardened. Take scars from the dark and let the burden be pardoned. Walking past new strangers' conversations. So the everlasting changes seem dangerous and never asking why it feels the same to us. Shamelessness embracing us. Kindness and open-mindedness. That's what you'll find in this young genesis of menaces. We relish in embellishment and mental medicine. Rebels with no cause who revel in no force. Of course we take pride in the things we weren't before. Yet we move on. Grow up and put your shoes on, tie your tie, put on that smirk, lie your lie and go to work. Please pay your bills and be alert. Or current affairs such as how Boris is a Johnson, and how that Trump is an overfed Charles Bronson. To be an adult, you must be politically aware. Hold the ability to spout regurgitated bullshit just about anywhere. Recycled opinions, filtered, watered down and diluted. So the most original thing about you is just trying not to sound stupid. So I urge you now, remember who you were before the world betrayed you. Previous to your definition or how the world made you. Reach back into a time when your decisions were pure. When every single day was an adventure, not a chore. When happiness was a state of mind, not a goal with a score. Thin nil, life 4. Love the lack of method and madness. Let shit grow wild. Please embrace life with the spirit of a child. Tranquility lays smoke, goes off into the night. Passing street lights, it makes its journey upwards. Starbound. I'm far from found, I need less stress to get the best of me. My first world struggles probably mean fuck all, but this is my reality. My words are my escape. Up too late at midnight, I pray tomorrow doesn't come. Stuck in the slums of my mind, I try and put the hate behind. Can't find love, guess I'm blind. Feeling undefined, I return to that same street corner. Freezing. I roll up my troubles and burn them away, but they're getting held back in anyway. Clarity is what will happen. So I feel the familiarity of what's happening in this world's barbarity is maddening, so I tread on. Not easily led on back to that same street corner. Freezing. Joints seizing, disappointed and leaving, slow breathing, heart beating, I'm fine. This heart of mine can't cope, it's the worst of both worlds, like I'm just trying to find the steepest slope. Slump back and I'm gripping the weakest rope. Thread by thread, unraveling. It's pain and bullshit that I'm channeling. Metaphors and similes are only comparisons. My language is weak and inadequate. So I try and speak with an iron tongue, harden every word, keep them unsung. So, this next poem is called Young Man, and it's sort of about how the relationship between you and your family sort of changes as you start to get older and it gets sort of like redefined. So yeah. Raindrops on a car window. Cracked open so the wind blows, misty breeze lets me breathe as my breath goes through the crack. Little brother sleeping in the back and I remember the giggles, the bright red dimples, the misplaced skittles, all the car games and riddles. Driving my mad with the whistles. Face placed against the seatbelt, knackered is what we felt at the end of the day. After all the laughs have been laughed and all the memories being made, head laid on the shoulder. I feel a distance as I start to get older, it's like a disconnect. I'm not trying to disrespect and it's hardly neglect or defective. Because when I dissect the situation, this relation is not altercation. Because it's the way it's supposed to be. You both have always been so close to me, so openly I'm hoping, please, won't you never leave my side? When you never stop fighting my fight, I need the foundations of a home. I don't ever want to feel so alone. Because home is where my heart is. Because home is where it started. I feel your love in everything that I do. My father, brother, sister, and my mother too, because we're all just a reflection of you, my friend. You told me that hate and fear were just the same. You told me break the mold and that happiness ain't money and success is not fame. And when you cried, you only covered me, you took all my pain. So I'm sorry I worry you when I'm late. And I'm sorry my room's a fucking state, but you're everything I am. But it's not you that can teach me to be a man. Dad, you told me that masculinity is not physical physique. And trying to be strong all the time and not weak. You told me masculinity is the ability to be kind. To treat others with respect, and if you're upset you cry, it will never make you any less of a man. So when I trip up and tumble, he'll be holding my hand. I hope you're proud of who I am, a young man. Muscles tensed, veins popping, brains stopping, blood's clotting. And my reasons are rotten. My sense I've forgotten, hence the knot in my tongue. My war's not won, I need a sedative to put me in a more meditative state. Whether it's a slow-drawn cigarette like a weapon from a holster, or the bottle of vodka that engulfs her, I need a sedative. I am ready to live. Whether it's the scribbling on this paper or the simple smile that made her eyes glow so slow that time threw me to and fro. In them I saw the stars from holes from heaven. And like a heathen I kept breathing deeper, feeling my veins, relieving my pains, no longer seeing the grim reaper. I need a sedative. My life is so repetitive, wake up, facade ready, mind heavy and not so steady. Get in line, feel fine. Please sign on the dotted line, that's perfect, great. We lit the seal on your fate, and now the popping in my blood begins, thickens, not thins. I need a sedative. Cheers. In my blurry mind, you'll find last night's memories. A nauseated wave brings back exemplary vibes and energies. I'm gonna need some remedies for my aching extremities, but Ella was a good one. The stench of booze and fags lingers through my fingers. My head is off its hinges from yesterday's binges, gonna need stitches, but I'm not concerned. There were a couple people pissed and a few hearts hurt. My lesson ain't learned. This night probably wasn't earned, but I need to take it easy. I feel queasy just walking. Hungover talking, IG stalking. I'm in the early days, it's still early days in my blurry gaze. Not faced by my brain haze, skillful stays. My head was a good one. Broken bottles bombarding the garden. We took it too far again, wine stains splattered like bullet wounds. The cold breeze of the night brushes my cheeks. My body rushes and leaps, in that moment I feel eternal, everlasting. My soul, it feels like an inferno, music blasting, infectious laughing. And even though my balance was slanted, I found it like enchanting. A black canvas stretched across the sky, thoughts fly, brain cells die, collecting black eyes, but Ellie was a good one. It was me and you sitting in that same room, waiting on that day. Man, I know we'll be there soon, watch you roll your cigarette, and I forget about the silly little troubles that was keeping us up. Then I see you next week, and I'm still like, what's up? How you been? How you doing? Yeah, man, I've been just fine. I took the time to light my fag, and then I said goodbye. See, it's the little shit that gets me by. Time lapses, it backtracks, and then relaxes. It overlaps, then attracts this kind of music that we're making. Yeah, I give it for the taking, man. I share my art, because it's coming from the heart that turned dark on that great cold day. Speak louder if you got something to say, but don't let these bars drown you out. When you're chilling to these sounds, feel amazed by the wonders. I wonder who created this rain, this lightning, this thunder. I pondered these questions, you're blessed, this don't test this. I'm restless scribbling bars on my page where my desk is. Amen. This next poem I performed at Tommy Jones Forum, if any of you know, and it was the first performance I've ever done, and that's crazy to Luke, really.
You smashed it.
The glint in his eye, bit like the flint in the fire. The black bags around the edges showed he was tired, the red marks on his upper cheeks reveal where he cried. He was just tired of being lied to. His sunken face echoed the physique of a madman. He wasn't a bad man, but in his drunken haste he made some mistakes that now made his hands quake. An abandoned soul that was sold into slavery. His instinctive nonchalance requires a second glance to take a second stance and realise he needed a second chance. Broken by a brutal system, his attempts were futile. Treated like a machine with cogs and pistons, he insists on a basic way of living. But now he's sitting on a page though. So stoned he can't feel the frost creep up on his forehead, eyes red, lying dead. Just another ghost even to a hovel people's home. Lost and speaking slow, he mumbles a tale of apathy and abuse. From the society that cut him loose, a choice that he did not choose. And now he's sitting on a place and looking at you. No sympathy for his symphony of sobs. No empathy from a pleasantly presented snob. No belief in his faith, which is robbed. No relief in the pain till it stops. Love poems are cliche, so I wrote her a hate poem. But how I hate myself for being late. How I never took her on a date. I hate that little smile you do when you see me, because you're uneasy, because you're hardly pleased to see me, and now these feelings fall back and you're telling me it ain't easy. I hate the fact it's my fucking fault. So I sit and scroll through old DMs in my phone discussing music and poetry in every text. How you capitalise your little letters for effect. It makes me think for a while. It helps me forget about the bullshit, the pragmatics and the context. Past 9, I say it's about time. Spit a little something that will enter your mind. I find the mic through telekinesis. Yeah, check this little written, yeah, I call it my thesis. First I need a little budging, I would agree this. And then I grab a pen and now I'm flowing like Jesus. Water into wine, I'm ahead of my time. It's a sign of the time when I'm feeling so tired of all the bullshit and the lies that they said and televised. A bunch of suits and ties, they just sit and categorize, so I'll just sit and amplify these muses that we're using, turning bars right into pieces, using future vivid it's revolution, it's the music that you know it's never soothing when we spit these little choosing. Cryptic little riddles that we fit on instrumentals. Topics rough or general like getting an incidental. Fuck up shit like rental, you know the focus is governmental. Ignorance is bliss, but the truth is sentimental. Yeah, I call this my thesis. Just play and repeat it, no need to go read it. Yeah. My philosophy, fuck your authority. Monotony stopping me from just living life properly, cause it's honestly probably just the monetary policies that be causing this poverty. Yo, it's got what's not bothering me, no. So check this track, I'll keep it flowing, you know, and we never back down with a finger in the air like fuck your channel, fuck your kicking your crew. All I need is 2 twos on a fruity suit. I bend a cup of coffee out of my squeaky shoes. The tea on my house, sinky in my ear, fuck the body on your wrist. Yeah, my vision is clear, yeah, my mission is here to be. Spitting and killing it, if you're driven, I'm feeling it. Yeah, it's real, we got music that we're choosing. Can't believe what we're using, how I'm using this. We can go to late and third eye, just waiting slow time. I rate and don't mind the fate, I'm old man. Cheers.